Hello, people. Yeah, stuff. I'm gonna play a bit more Showdown because it's a thing that's there that I feel like we're doing. I will say though, my one of my friends, really awesome guy, bought an Xbox One because he is one of the few people who actually looked at all of the, sort of social networking and multi-functional things that it advertised. Was like, that looks good, and I was like, fair enough. Just as long as you didn't buy it out of some stupid brand loyalty or something retarded, he actually bought it because it had the functions that he wanted from a console, and I'm like, no, I respect that. But he let me have his old 360, and I had ff13 on it, and within 2 days I got quite drunk, and within we'll go with about a day and a half of having it back, I broke my controller. Like, I smashed the controller so hard against my desk that the left thumbstick it doesn't work. So that's a thing. Oh dear. See, I'm one of the few people who believe that gaming doesn't make people into psychotic, murderous killers of doom, but EA have really just excelled at making a game that just pisses me off and everyone else off, apparently. But there you go. Anyway, what I really wanted to talk about was I literally, probably about an hour ago, just finished watching Final Fantasy 13 Lightning Returns. Let me tell you, it is some... I know, I was kind of... he's probably going to taunt me. Or do that, you sly bastard. He has just had me. I could have gone trick. No, I wasn't quite expecting that one. Fair enough. I have no idea what the hell Deoxy's speed runs. Yeah, that was a given. I'm gonna go Pursuit, because I don't know. I don't have any Fire Punch. Get out of it. Go away. Fucking Deoxys. Oh, no. Oh, he's just had me there. Oh, I feel like a right pleb. So yes, I just finished watching Final Fantasy. It's pretty poor. I'm gonna say, like, the gameplay and stuff is probably the best in, like, out of the 3 games. Like, it actually looks quite interesting, and they completely changed the paradigm system, but not really. And they also rectified the fact that you can't control your party by you don't have a party at all. And I was like, well, it at least streamlines it, so well done, I guess. But I don't know. Here's where I'd really like something like Brick Break, but I don't have that. So basically. I'm going to go Ironhead, hoping that I can at least get some damage. Yeah, he's a plot one. That might do, actually, because I have a Scarf Ape with Mark Punch, so the game plan is... I'll just go for a Sucker Punch there as well. Oh, good deal, good deal. Thank you. Don't worry, it's cool. I got this, guys. I got this. But yeah, the gameplay is probably the best out of the thing. It's actually got a sort of free-flowing combat system now, as opposed to you press button, you sit there watching for 5,500 years. So I'm all on board for that, and it is actually free roam now. Like, the second game nearly got it, but didn't quite understand the concept. But now the third one has actually nailed free roam. It understands how free roam works, and you want a lot of big open areas that you can explore with NPCs to talk to. And that's grand, you know, so I'll give them that. After 3 bites at the apple, they finally figured out how to make a JRPG, despite having the best repertoire for making JRPGs out of any company out there, but whatever. You could judge all day if you want, but I suppose it's a thing that they've done because they're stupid. But I don't know... Once again, the story is the main problem. I don't quite understand how it can be so blisteringly awful. Like, it's just it's not explained at all. What I really wanted them to do was to, Final Fantasy 13 2 basically left them with just a cape made out of steaming dog shit. And what they really needed to do, more than anything else, was just fling that cape of dog shit to the wind. Just say, right, it was terrible, we're just gonna leave that be. And that would have been fine, okay? But they didn't do that. What they do is they effectively just sort of wrap that cape on slightly harder, but then kind of try and cover it up with some interesting things, little frilly bits to make it look a bit nicer and a bit better, but it doesn't work. In fact, the story's so just miserably awful that I can only really conclude that Square Enix, for their new sort of head writing staff, have managed to employ a disembodied anus. It's the only way to explain how fucking crap it really is. Like, there's no excuse for how just awful the story for that fucking game is. It's depressingly bad. Kill it. Thank you. I love to say I have a way to kill the Cress and the Slowbro, but I don't really. If I can trick a Scarf onto either of those two, then I might have something, but probably not. I suppose at least Clefable can do things. But yeah, it's just poor. It's just very, 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 very poor. I don't even have enough enthusiasm to get really angry about it. Like, it's just, I haven't got it in me. It's just that bad, really. I don't even understand how it's feasible to just make something so shit. So yeah, that's where I'm at right now. I watched through the entire thing, and it's just... Oh, you fuck... Do you want to keep critting me there? Yeah. It's just awful. I will say, though, I was pleasantly surprised when I saw, what's his name? Noel? If you know Noel from Final Fantasy 13 2, who I affectionately call Brickface because he has no personality. He got 10 minutes of personality building in the entirety of the second game. So, that's why I call him Brickface. But, you know, he shows up for his little cameo. He's all like, oh, hello, yeah, you know, Brickface is back, what's up? And I'm like, oh, hey, Brickface, no one loves you, but hey, what's up? So, that was cool to see. Okay, alright, that might have solved one problem, depending on how he feels like trying to do it. I'm gonna go for a spore now. Are you gonna stay in? Are you gonna stay in? No? You're going to go into Tyranitar. Okay. Right. Okay. Alright, let's just do that then. Let's go into Heracross. I'm not gonna be able to kill him. Like, I can kill the Tyranitar, but there's kind of that's just a thing that I can maybe do, but I don't know. If I had Pin Missile, then fuck it, I'm a shoo-in. But I don't. So yeah. But at least he's scarfed, so that's kind of something. I can deal with that. But yeah. Moonblast. Yeah, that's a Adamant 185 base attack. I think that's what Heracross has. Focus Punch. That's not great. I also think I'm gonna die coming back into Stealth Rocks, but that's another problem in of itself. The only good thing here is that Cress is eventually just going to die. And since Tyranitar's asleep, then I can at least take the time to just keep hammering away with Moonblast till nothing happens, so there you go. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, I suppose at the end of the day, the game at least ended, you know, sort of as well as I would expect it to. Like, it had a sort of vaguely happy ending where everyone was like, yeah, you know, we weren't killed, whoopee. Yeah, I don't know why I did that. I'm an idiot, but... okay. I'm just gonna go into Smeagol again. Yeah, he can't be quicker than me, I don't think. Unless he's scarfed. If he's scarfed, then that's a bit of a pisser. But... he's not. Thank you. What item do you have, then? You can have a light clay. Maybe he's banded. Oh no, he called my bluff! Ah! Hey! You take that choice scarf back, thank you. That didn't quite go with the plan, did it? Oh well, he fucking killed me anyway. Good for you there, Slick, good for you. Gafay was pretty much going to have to do this all on his own. It's just, I have absolutely no idea what his Tyrantars can... Well, I know what his Tyrantar can do, but, yeah. Actually, to be fair, his Slowbro can even outdo me, so it's really not that great. I wonder if his Tyrantar's Assault Vest like mine. If it was, then I'd be vaguely happy. I could accept that. Yeah. Come on, Clefable. Come on, Clefable. That's not good, Clefable. You would get a fucking crit, wouldn't you? Honestly. Good fucking lord. He's probably going to kill me and win now. Like, really? Just, you get a crit. Yeah, there you go. There's that bullshit. Nice to see that still there. I suppose at least Infernape can go for some U-turns and not kill anything. That's something. I have Jolly Scarfed Ape, by the way, and yes, I know I'm running Mach Punch on it. You'd be surprised how helpful it is. It's pretty good. Yeah, there's that bullshit. Oh, yeah, I don't know. I just felt I was gonna come in here and like rant and bitch and moan about how awful Lightning Returns is, and believe me, it's pretty terrible. Like, I just wouldn't bother. Even like, I don't know, unless you played through the first two games and like me, despite hating the second one and kind of feeling vaguely sorry for the first one, you know, you kind of, and fair enough. But other than that. Oh, actually, is Smiggle on... I don't think Smiggle outspeeded Noivern. I don't think it will. Because Noivern's very quick. I am Scarfed, but Smiggle's really quite fucking slow when you get down to it. It kind of depends what is... I'm not going to chance it. I'm just gonna bitch it out. Oh. Well, that's poor. Fuck. I would have been, quite frankly, brilliantly okay. Alright then. Well, that's stupid. Yeah. That didn't go well at all. Alright then, well, Florges looks like his special wall. Ow. Let's go for a Spore. That's kind of really dumb, actually. I would have been okay there. Oh. Thinking about it, didn't his... No, okay, his Noivern didn't have... What's it? Alright, fair enough. Yeah, I don't even know what to talk about. Like, I'm just emotionally drained, just because I was expecting so much... just pure happiness from just laughing at how terrible the game was, and it's not. Like, it's reasonable. It's not an amazing title. No one's gonna say it is, but... It could be far worse, but just know that the story is just tripe on crusty biscuits. Like, whoever wrote that story is just awful in every single way. He has no idea what he's doing. He has no idea how to write a story. He has no understanding of human interaction. He doesn't quite... It just hasn't quite grasped the subtleties. In fact, maybe it ties into the story. Maybe it does, because its story is just as not completely nonsensical as he obviously is. Oh, for fuck's sake, stop predicting my moves, you gimp. I'd love to go into Smeagol and, like, try and trick him, but I won't. Oh well. Chloe was just gonna have to do it. Oh my god. Actually, that's worked out spectacularly well, because now I can do this. Unless he Volt Switches, which I wouldn't really care about too much, to be honest. He looks Scarfed to me. Oh, no, he's not. What a twat. Good job there, Slick. Good job. Oh, even better. Okay. I should outspeed the chomp. I'd imagine I would. Yeah, you just figured it out there, didn't you? Well done. don't know what to do about this thing. I suppose Bishop will have to do. Although this guy's been predicting me left and right, so... Oh, no, flash cannon. Fine. I'm gonna go Sucker Punch because I don't want to get dicked. Nah, fine. Now I will go Pursuit. Oh wait, did he just switch out? Oh shit! And here I was thinking he'd switched out and that was great, but he hadn't. Oh, at least I got a Defiant boost out of it. That's nice. I don't know why he's bothering to King Shield now. That's just not working out for you there, buddy. Because, yeah. So I suppose there's at least some vague justice. I at least got a +2. And nothing he has really wants to stop me apart from Chompy, which can use sub. So that's a thing. Or he's gonna do that. Alright. What are you gonna do? Switcheroo? Oh, fantastic! Oh, thanks. Okay. Huh. That was really nice of him. Oh, what a lovely soul. Just sort of facilitated my sweep. I'm very happy with that, man. Oh, well. I'm not gonna kill this. I still got pretty fucking close, to be fair. That's quite good. And now, Ape. Yeah, when I made this team, I just wanted lots of priority on it, because I got sick and fucking tired of how I get done in by having no priority whatsoever. I was like, blah, I'm gonna change that. I'm gonna have a stupidly, pointlessly fast Ape, and it's gonna be cool. And, yeah. Does Trick go through sub? I don't remember. I know some things do, but, it might do. It might do. The other thing is Chompy's so bulky, I don't think that Mach Punch is going to go through, or Mach Punch is going to break us up, so... Why the fuck are you doing this? Whatever. I just automatically expected him to go sub, but there you go. Oh yeah, I needed my Bishop to kill the floor guys. The little details. I'll suss it out in a bit. I'm just going to attack him. Yeah, fine. Oh yeah, his floor goes to sleep. Forgot about that one. Oh well, I can just slowly whittle him down, so should be alright. Flare Blitz. Kill it. It's a good deal. Yeah, like, you could probably go watch Lightning Returns for yourself. It's not a terrible thing. It's not a terrible watch, and you can laugh at some of its really dumber things. Like, they even somehow, like, the disembodied anus somehow managed to sort of, you know, give some of the characters some okay sort of, you know, moments where good things happen. And I was like, well done, disembodied anus. I'm slightly proud of you. Slightly. Not completely, but he had a go. So he can take something from that. I mean, it was still blisteringly awful, but there were a couple of parts you just thought, and there, you know, some of the, poison jab, that's nifty. It's a fucking shame he outspeeds me, but there you go. That's just how slow you are, Clefable. Did the floor get his way? Yes, it did. I love this. This is fantastic. I suppose I could go Glare, and that would just seal it, but nah. Blah. He'll be alright. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Come on, Scarf Jolly Ape, you pointless thing of stupidity. You'll win it. Yeah, no, go give it a watch. I wouldn't recommend buying it, because there's not much point, and from what I saw, the game is, quite frankly, pitifully short. It really is. Like, it's... I mean, like, most of it, what I choose to view is the story as a framing device for the game. Like, all the convoluted, stupid bullshit that they use to just explain away random happenings it's just a way of sort of setting up this quite interesting game mechanic, to be fair. But, you know, I don't want to spoil it in case there are any faithfuls out there, you weird lunatics. But, yeah, I just have no enthusiasm for it. Like, Final Fantasy 13-2 was just unbelievably putrid in every single way. Like, there was nothing good about it. Like, everything that wasn't the shitty story was copied and pasted from Final Fantasy 13. And that was just disgusting. But, I don't know. I mean, they tried with Lightning Returns. They tried to sort of pretty up the dog shit as best they could. But they really just didn't quite grasp what was wrong with Final Fantasy 13 too. Just like they didn't grasp what was wrong with Final Fantasy 13, although they didn't really try with Final Fantasy 13 too. But yeah, they just didn't. I mean, Final Fantasy 13-2 was like just needed a bit more polish and, you know, a bit more kind of logic in it to bring it out, but it was like just completely drowned in these terrible characters, completely unrelatable setting, terrible art design. And again, the disembodied anus wrote that one, and then I don't know why, but they just brought him back. Like, just no. I don't care who he is, just take the intern that's been writing the Final Fantasy 13 games and just send him away. Just put him in a box, put him on a plane, and just send him to, I don't know, like Afghanistan. That'll do. You know, maybe we'll have a lovely time there, but at least he won't be writing a fucking video game, because he can't. He is physically incapable. I'm going to spoil a bit, so if you really do give a shit, then, yeah, I want to just say this, and then I'll probably stop, because, I don't know, like, I just don't have it in me tomorrow. But there is one bit that really pissed me off. The old brick-face fucking Noel shows up quite early on in the game, much to my displeasure. I mean, I was screaming at the screen, just wondering why. Why would you bring him back? Why couldn't he have died at the end of the second one? But he shows up, being him, and he says he needs to kill you because he wants his old girlfriend back. And I was like, alright, whatever, man. Whatever makes sense to you, Brickface. But he spends about an hour of the game leading you to this one place where he has to kill Lightning to make the prophecy come true so that he'll get his girlfriend back. And then he spends another 10 minutes trying to justify his actions and how his girlfriend won't be that mad at him and she'll get over it in time. And literally, like, he gets to the perfect moment, he set everything up, and then you can hear this kind of audible clunk in the disembodied anus's brain as he's writing this. And then, after an hour and 10 minutes of leading you around, trying to justify his actions, having stupidly over-the-top, pointless battles of dumbness, he then decides not to kill you because his girlfriend would be sad. And I'm like, are you serious? It took you that long to figure it out? Are you fucking serious? You made me sit there and watch that. I was just disappointed. Like, not angry, just disappointed. Like, did they... It's really funny as well, because the central plot is that there's a god who doesn't quite understand human thought and emotions and stuff. And that's exactly what it feels, you know, what I'd imagine the guy who wrote it is like, because he obviously has absolutely no concept how humans do things. How they interact with each other. And you can give all the story the special kind of leeway of, oh, it's, you know, sort of creative license, you know? You can slap that on it and say, okay, fine, whatever, it's fucking atrocious and should never have been written, but whatever, to each their own, right? But no, the characters are just beyond forgiving. Just far, far beyond. And the dialogue is awful, and wooden, and delivered with the sincerity of a moose. So yeah. Like, if you want to enjoy a game, then I suppose so. Like, it seems quite enjoyable, and the gameplay looks quite good. And yeah, but, I suppose one other thing I'll say is it did at least have its tongue not firmly planted in its cheek, but it wasn't taking itself completely seriously. But, still, I don't know. I was just disappointed. Like, that was the worst case scenario for me. Like, it either had to be just absolutely disgusting, like, completely miserable dross, or really good, making up for the complete failures of the first two games, and then jumping off from that, but it did neither. It just disappointed me. I would rather have complete dog shit or the pinnacle of brilliance over nothing. Call of Duty. Yeah, just needed that jab, because that's what, yeah, that's just that. Anyway, yeah, I didn't really do much battles, and I didn't really explain my team, but like I say, I don't know, I had all this emotional investment and all this stuff, and it just doesn't feel very paid off. I'm at least glad that there was a happy ending at the end of it. Thank Christ, I couldn't bear another to be continued, because whoever put that at the end of the second game just doesn't deserve to be on this planet. He doesn't deserve his job, he doesn't deserve his position in life. He should just be ashamed. He should just go sit in a corner somewhere and just be ashamed for all eternity. That's what that man should do. But, whatever. He obviously didn't. Yeah, so yeah, that's pretty much all I've got. I suppose you could go give it a play. Like I say, it looks quite fun, but just the story is atrocious and always will be. But hopefully, you know, Square Enix can just leave this behind now, alright? It didn't work. It didn't work. They tried to make it work, and it didn't work. That's okay. Just leave it alone, and maybe when Final Fantasy 15, God help us, comes out, they can have another go, and maybe they can make a universe with relatable characters, and you know, sort of good art design, things like that. You know, wouldn't that be nice? You know, you spend all that money on this ballistically stupid graphics engine, and then you make it render dreary, boring town streets, a desert. Like, you can have the prettiest desert sand in the world, but it's still sand, guys. Come on. Whatever. Anyway, I'm rambling, and I'm not even playing this, so I will stop it here. Yeah, hope you enjoyed. Just fuck you, Square Enix. Fuck you. I'm just disappointed. Whatever. I'll see you guys in a bit. Peace.